I have absolutely terrible news for you. Nicki Minaj will not be playable in Battlefield 6. No. How are we supposed to goon and play at the same time?
Bro, gooning days canceled. Go ahead. I'm canceling my pre-order right now.
He's saying, get me out of here, dude. Yeah, no. So the dev team themselves have said that they want to keep it realistic. Quote, I don't think we need Nicki Minaj. Me personally, I think this is a good thing. I think this is where we need to be. How do you feel about it?
That's surprising. I thought you were a Nicki Minaj stan.
I love Nicki. Don't get it twisted. I love Nicki.
Don't get me wrong. I love me some Nicki. Do I love me some Nicki in a first-person shooter game? I don't know. I think that's overboard, dude. Everything's getting a little out of hand with all of the skins. I mean, that just feels so out of place.
I agree 100%. And here's where I draw the line. I was fine. Like Fortnite's its own entity. Fortnite's going to do whatever it wants to do. Okay? So like you can get away with that stuff. When we started getting like cartoonified anime characters in Call of Duty, I was like, okay, now we're getting a little crazy. Because all the cool zombie stuff, off the wall zombie stuff, the animated stuff on the gun camos, I thought that was sick. I loved every minute of that. I thought they were cooking. But then like I really drew the line. You want to know where I drew the line at? When they decided to put when they put Beavis and Butthead as like cartoon colored characters in the game. Not even like inspired. Like this is literally their animated style in the world. And I was like, boys, now we're getting kind of crazy.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, that's super out of place. Like you said, like Fortnite, yeah, okay. I mean, that's a silly, goofy game to begin with. So, do whatever you want. Like, I'll buy it. I've bought some ridiculous skins with Fortnite. I'll own up to it. They're still making them because I'm still buying them. So, I'm guilty of that. But dude, yeah, Beavis and Butthead. I don't know if you ever saw the, I think it was called the Hair Razor, like the creepy bunny skin. That's just so out of proportional to like a normal human body.
Yeah.
Like that just, I feel like that just kind of takes away from the COD experience. Like that's a little out there for me.
Yeah. And like, it doesn't have to be super realistic. Like I said, I was fine with the zombie skins, like the zombie camos and stuff. All of that was cool. Mm-hmm. And even when it was like off the wall things in the COD world, like when we had like the zombie bus driver, you know what I mean? And some of like the warden skins, that still made sense to me. But like now we're adding American Dad and Roger. Like what are we, where do we stop at? You know what I mean? But like you said,
what are we doing, boys?
It must be working because people are still buying it. You're the problem, bro. You're out here buying these goons.
No. I said
bro,
I'm buying the Fortnite skins. Listen, someone out there in the comment section or in the realm of the YouTube, they're the ones that are buying it. So you are the problem. It's not me. It's not me.
It's all these gooners, bro. We got people trying to goon. So that's why I've got bad teammates because they're trying to goon and spending all their money on these skins. That's where we're at. They're trying to play with one hand and spending all their money on these skins, and that's why we keep getting slop.
Bro, they need to stop dipping into their bank account and start dipping into the gun range because I'm tired of it.
Dude, they need to put in some work. I'm telling you, bro. Oh man. So that brings me to this major question. Do you think? And I think I know your answer. Do you think Battlefield 6 should have Call of Duty level microtransactions?
Dude, not at all. And like you said, like I'm here for some fun skins that fit within the realm of the game. Like I saw a post, someone talking about if they brought back, like you could buy some of the OG Battlefield skins. Like that's pretty sick. I'll pay for that. Like take my money. You know, take my money. You got me. Yeah. I'll buy that. But let's keep it to where it's not like ridiculous. I mean, you start to throw in too many of those, and then you have the big open world maps like Battlefield has. It's gonna start to feel like Fortnite.
Yeah, it's gonna get crazy. And I even saw like the dev team, like to talk about their comments some more. They were talking about how even per like the class, they didn't want the recon class to be looking like a tank. You know what I mean? So like even within that own universe, they're like, we still want it to make sense that like the engineer class isn't going to be somebody in a ghillie suit, right? Because I think that speaks really well to how they're trying to handle the realism of the microtransactions. And I'm not trying to fun police anybody, bro, because I know somebody in the comments is going to try to rip me and be like, "Oh, just play the game. Why is it bothering you?" Because it's just like it gets crazy, it gets out of hand, and like I know Battlefield 6 isn't a true like military simulator, okay, but that's the benefit it has over Call of Duty, is that it is at least somewhat more realistic than the arcadey shooter of Beavis farting on Roger from American Dad and Nicki Minaj doing a private concert in the back with Snoop Dogg. You know what I mean? And that's cool. That's fine over there. I don't think that's what Battlefield needs to try to make its experience.
Yes, no, I agree. And it feels like they're trying to go back to the roots a little bit with that. And so, but part of that, I think, will be to limit how much of the nonsense there is, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, not to be fun police, but I mean, it's enjoyable too. I feel like when you have that designated build for your certain role, like you see a ghillie suit, that brother's a recon. There's no mistaking that, you know? So I like that part of it. And again, I'm okay with skins to a certain degree. Like, you know, it gives you some diversity within the game, but let's not get crazy with it.
I agree. And
let's keep it reasonable.
I agree 100%. And I think a reason it's interesting that we're getting this take from the dev team, because EA is historically the worst for absolutely terrible microtransactions, bro. They over monetize so bad. So much so that a lot of people who played 2042 blamed Battlefield 2042's like failure on the push for monetization and microtransactions in the beginning and not spending time like fixing the bugs. And I know like as a publisher, EA, like they control mainly that. They've got a pretty good like chokehold telling them like, this is what you got to do. But at the same time, you are tearing down community trust and community buy-in when you're like, hey, here's a $30 bundle of like you can glow a slightly different shade of red compared to the green you were originally, and like every time we spawn we're getting crushed by a tank or something stupid. You know what I mean? Like, let's make sure the game. I'm fine with microtransactions, especially since, you know, most of this is all cosmetic. Like no there's no gameplay advantage. But if we're pushing it and the game is unplayable, like I don't want a new bundle in the store every day if I've got 14 different bugs every time I take a step in the match. You know what I'm saying? Let's get our priorities straight.
Yeah. You got to make it worth the money to be spending to put into that. Like, yeah, you can buy a fun skin, but like you said, if you drop in and a tank lands on your head every time you spawn, like it's kind of ridiculous. Like, why did I spend this money? You can't even make the game playable.
Yeah.
I know that was a huge thing. Yeah, like you said with 2042. So yeah, I'm interested to see just how heavy they are with the microtransactions on this one.
Yeah, I'm hoping they stick to what they're saying about making it realistic, and at the same time, I hope we're prioritizing what we need to prioritize. But I think with the colossal failure that me personally, I feel like Battlefield 2042 was, that they're like, hey, we've got to get this right. Like this has got to be right, because people have been calling for forever Battlefield's going to kill Call of Duty, and it's not happened once. So even with like Call of Duty is doing all the crazy microtransaction stuff because they can get away with it. Because what are you going to do? Play Battlefield 2042? No, bro, no.
I feel like if there was a time ever, it's got to be this game. Like, this is their chance.
I agree.
I don't know if they'll ever kill COD, right? Obviously, there's no killing COD. People are still buying Beavis and Butthead skins.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah. People always gonna be playing COD.
Yeah.
I'm always probably gonna play the new
Yeah,
COD. I'll sit here and say I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah.
They can't keep they can't keep getting away with this, but they do. They're gonna keep getting away with it.
You're right.
Um,
We're part of the problem.
and it's me. We're part of the problem. We are the problem. But if there was a time for Battlefield to really change the game, I feel like it would be with this release if they do it right. So interested to see what they do with it.
I agree. I think now I don't think it'll ever kill it. I think this is their chance to prove, hey, we still can make a really good shooter game and they can at least be like on par. You know what I mean? I don't think there's any surpassing it, but like even if it comes close, I'm going to be happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's one of those too, like they'll never kill it because even if it is a great success, like they're still two very different games at their core. You know, it's almost like saying Fortnite's going to kill Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Like Fortnite's huge, right? But you're not going to go like give up playing Call of Duty just to play Fortnite. You know what I mean? I mean, that's two different kind of apples to oranges things. And I feel like it's the same way with Battlefield and COD. But Battlefield closer in resemblance to COD and will give you that escape from COD more so than I guess their one chance.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Maybe not one. I mean, we'll have Battlefield 17. We'll still be on here when we're 70 years old talking about why they added the Easter Bunny skin and
yeah. Oh man. Oh goodness.
But yeah.
But dude, I'll tell you. So and for me, I'm not, at least not until recently, I've not been keeping up with a whole lot of like game news. Right. So when Battlefield 6 announced, like when there was that announcement, I was kind of taken back because I was like, dude, that's sick. I didn't even know like we were working on this because I'll be honest with you. I kind of forgot 2042 was even a disaster until like Battlefield 6 was announced. I was like, oh yeah, when was the last time I played a Battlefield game? So dude, I'm stoked. And it's crazy that they do the announcement, I think last week, and then we're getting an open beta like the next 2 weekends, which is sick, bro. Like I am super excited to try the beta. So let me ask you this. What is the first thing you're going to try in the Battlefield 6 beta?
Let me tell you the first thing I'm going to do. I want to see how high a building I can jump off of, hit that land roll, and not die.
That's what you're
doing. I want you to watch me the whole time because I want to see just how ridiculous the animation looks. I've got a bad feeling. I feel like it's going to look a little clunky.
Yeah.
I think it's going to feel a little clunky, dude. I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I kind of want to try it. I don't know.
It's interesting comparing the movement to like so that was Black Ops 6's big thing. They're like, oh, you're going to be action hero movement. You know what I mean? With the sliding any which direction. And then this seems like we're getting more movement than we have in previous Battlefield games. But it's almost like you're going to be animation locked. Like when you jump out of a decent height building, you're going to be rolling for at least a second. You know what I mean? So compared to Call of Duty, when you can just like land and start guns blazing, you're going to have to be doing this roll. So I wonder how many times in my mind I'm going to be doing this roll and I don't even finish it before I'm like laying there. And you're going to have to drag me away with the drag and revive feature. You know what I mean? So it's going to be interesting to see.
And that's the second thing I want to try. So that'll work out good. You know, I can drag you out and heal you whenever you go down.
Yeah, man. I think the movie's going to be great, though. I'm really excited to see how it plays with the vaulting, the mounting, the parkour type things. I'm hoping it feels a lot smoother than previously.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like, didn't they have like a little land roll feature in Battlefield 5? Could be wrong. I feel like
they might have. It's been, I mean, Call of Duty's just been victory lapping. It's been so long since I played a Battlefield game.
Yeah. Well, and like you said, dude, like 2042, we played that maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah, bro.
Tops.
Yeah, bro.
Like being generous. It's like I can't do this.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
So we'll see. Yeah, I mean.
So let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
It being a Battlefield game, it's going to be riddled with bugs. I know it is. So do you think that the beta is going to be slammed with bugs so much so that like it's unplayable?
Dude, I back to talking about how miserable 2042 was when it came out.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta they know, the dev team knows,
Yeah.
right? So you gotta believe that they're gonna try their best to have a playable beta. I know there's gonna be bugs. I mean, it's a beta, right? It's kind of why they're part of why they're doing it, is to get some of those out. But like, surely to God, it will be playable without too much hair pull, like pulling your hair.
Yeah. I agree.
Um,
I can't remember, but in my mind it was so bad, and I don't know if I'm just like gaslighting myself. I thought that the beta and even the first like couple of weeks of playing 2042 was unplayable. Like I thought it was so bad I couldn't enjoy it. That's how bad it was. Either I was that bad and the game ran fine, or like maybe it was riddled with bugs and I'm not just making this up. I could be gaslighting myself though.
Yeah, I look, it's the opposite of was like the red stained glass, like the rosy remembrance. It's like I have such a negative remembrance.
Yeah,
of that,
yeah.
that,
The rose colored glasses.
Maybe I am guessed. Yeah, it's like the opposite of that.
Yeah.
We've got
the shit stained glasses.
Yeah, I got Ray Charles glasses on right now, right?
Yeah, dude, it's
I can't see.
It's that bad, dude. No,
yeah.
I'm excited for it though, and I can't wait. Like we're gonna get our review out. We're gonna play it this weekend, and then next week, we're gonna push to get our like honest comparison and review out of how much we enjoyed it. So I hope it goes well. I'm super excited to try the movement. I think it's gonna be great. I think the drag revive feature is just gonna be a fun little thing we can do. I'm excited for the destruction, bro. The destruction looks crazy. And I've been seeing some clips on TikTok and stuff of like people throwing C4 on random things in 2042 and blowing it up. And some other people who like actually got some gameplay back when they were doing like just some test play at like Gamescom or whatever they were showing it off at. And dude, it looks good. Like throwing C4 on a van. Like a clip that I seen right before we started this. Throwing C4 on a van, blowing it up, just as C4 blew up. Van stayed stagnant. This time, like in Battlefield 6, van blows up, car door goes everywhere, a tree falls in the background on top of it. And I was like, listen, man, this is it. Like Battlefield is known for destruction, and I really think they're trying to do it right.
Yeah, I haven't seen a single thing that you can't blow up yet. So I think there should be fewer things that you can't destroy than there are that you can. No, dude, I'm super excited for that too. Again, that's part, like you said, that's part of what makes Battlefield so appealing, is that it's somewhat more realistic. Like the environment's destructible. So no, I'm super excited to give this a test. I'm interested to see the weapon class too. Like any class can have any gun.
So see,
this we'll see how that goes. I know there's some arguments there online about whether or not this is bueno or no bueno.
Yeah. This is
I'm interested to hear your opinion.
This is news to me. So I knew we were coming back with the classic 4 classes. I did not know that we were like letting Recon run around with an LMG. And I don't know, like, again, it's been so long since I played a Battlefield. I just assumed Recon's using like snipers, like marksman rifles, like things of that nature. I didn't know we were going to like let Recon run around with LMGs and an SMG. You know what I mean? So is this something new that they're doing that we've not been doing before? Because I'm not counting 2042's specialist hero shooter thing. I'm not counting that.
Can't even tell you. Yeah, about that. I think it is because it seems to be quite the center of some debate whether or not that's okay. I mean, they're going back to the classes, but now any class can have any weapon. From what I understand, though, you're going to get some added perks, right, for using weapons within your class, traditionally speaking. So like, yeah, a recon can run around with an LMG, but it's not going to be, as effective. Maybe not as effective. I don't think it's going to change the damage, but I think there's going to be certain little nuances with that.
Maybe like reduced recoil.
Use the weapon. Yes, things of that nature. Probably like a quicker reload, for the class that's meant to have that. So I think that still levels it out. Like, yeah, you can use other weapons, but you're incentivized to stick within to stay in your lane, so to speak.
Right.
Right. But I like the freedom. Listen, brother, I'm all about freedom. You pick, I'll support you. Right. Same thing with the game. Use whatever weapon you want. Right. As long as you're not dog water and on my team, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, dude.
Brother, use whatever you want. Use a knife.
I agree, man, for sure. For sure. I don't see any big issue with it.
Yeah.
The issue will be when I've got my recon running around with something they can't get a kill with. You know what I mean? Like when they're playing,
Yeah.
Like nobody has to play perfectly. But like when it gets to a point that it's going to mess up the whole feng shui of the squad, then that's where I'm going to have a problem. And then maybe that's where the other side of the debate comes from. People are like, if we've got everyone running an LMG, then what's the point of having the squads? You know what I mean? And I know you're going to have your individual perks and abilities, but like, I mean, I guess I can see that there, but at the same time, realistically, I think it's going to be more enjoyable in the long run to be like, I want these perks, but I really enjoy this weapon. I think it'll be fine.
No, I agree. That is an interesting point. Yeah. I mean, if you have everyone running around the map with an LMG or a sniper, okay. But still, like you said, I mean, you can still have your perks and have your weapon.
Mm-hmm.
You can have your cake and eat it too. So I'm here for that. I love cake.
Dude, yeah, for sure.
I don't think it's gonna. He was saying this is gonna ruin the play of the game. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be a little more freedom, and I'm all for it.
I mean, boys, we're coming from the trenches. All right, we have been in the worst position Battlefield has ever been in. So like, let's be happy with what we're getting. Like, we should be throwing a party and kissing feet for getting the 4 classic classes back. All right. I don't care if I've got to walk around with pepper spray. All right. Like this is where we're at. I'm happy with it. I'm really, maybe that's me. I'm the optimist. I'm just like, I'm happy we're here. I just hope it doesn't turn out to be a cluster. I think it'll be fine though.
I think it'll be all right.
For sure. Oh man. So we talked a lot so far about, comparing Battlefield 6 to Call of Duty, because Call of Duty's like, it's the king of the shooter right now, bro. Undoubtedly, hands down, king of the shooter. Okay. So we've got the beta coming up. The beta's happening the 9th and the 10th, and then the following weekend after that. The last open beta weekend that Battlefield 6 has, Call of Duty has scheduled the Black Ops 7 reveal a day after the beta ends. So, like, I makes you wonder. And that wasn't announced until after the beta dates were announced. You know what I mean? So it makes you wonder, like, they holding that close to the chest before there's like, we got them now. It do make
you
one wonder.
You gotta think. I mean,
yeah, dude, that was marketing. That was clever
coincidental.
marketing.
Yeah, props to them.
Yeah,
they can get away with it because we're gonna let them get away with it.
Okay. So I wonder, is their demeanor coming into this like, all right, you had your fun, you played the beta, here's what you really care about. Let's show you what we got cooked up. Like, you had your little
come on back to daddy.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You had your little vacay. Now come home.
Okay, you got to destroy a couple buildings. Okay, come back now and buy our
come back.
Beavis and Butthead skin version 2.
Nicki Minaj is calling your name. Come back home.
She got Snoop Dogg here, Snoop Daddy Dog.
Cheech and Chong, they're waiting for you. Come on, come home.
I have a better surprise. Elmo is also here too. You can buy my skin and play the game. Yeah, I don't know. I the strategic. Gotta be strategic.
Yeah, dude. There's no way. There's no way. They were waiting on this.
No. Wait, what are you more excited for? I mean, you more pumped about Battlefield 6, or are you kind of excited to see what Black Ops 7 has in store for us?
Let me hit you with this. I think it's a tough comparison because we're actually getting to play Battlefield 6 and we're just getting to see what's happening in Black Ops 7. I openly not the biggest fan of Black Ops 6. I didn't love it. On top of that, they made it seem like they made so much innovation coming into Black Ops 6 with the hero movements and the Omni movement and everything else going on. So I'm curious to see, like, okay, what do you have outside of story content that you're delivering in Black Ops 7? You know what I mean? Like, how do you get better than Omni movement? That's moving everywhere. Gunplay gets better every year. Attachments get better every year. You know what I mean? So what is Black Ops 7 going to show us feature wise that we didn't get in Black Ops 6, which again, I wasn't the biggest fan of. You know?
No, I agree, dude.
And even on top of that, I don't love, I'm a huge Zombies fan, bro. I'm a Zombies fan from way back. I didn't even play most of the maps on Black Ops 6. So it's not like, you know, they're like, oh, here's the new zombie story. Cause it just didn't have me like old school does. And I'm sure I'm just nostalgic, but still, like, I don't know what they're going to be able to show me that makes me be like, oh yeah, this is it. This is the one.
You got me. Hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
No, I agree. And like, yeah, Omni movement was the big push. Brother, when I get home from work and I hop on and someone 360 cartwheel dives around the corner and snipes me in the head, all right, that looked pretty sick. I'm still dying the second I walk out of the buildings. Like, you add any more movement to that, brother, and I'm just, I might as well put my controller down and just stand there and let you shoot me.
The big reveal.
And that's me being pessimistic. That's, yeah.
We're bringing back jetpacks, baby. You got all this horizontal movement, baby. It's time to get vertical. You want to climb walls with some Spider-Man stuff? You got it.
They're about to bring out the Fortnite Spider-Man webs.
Oh, dude. We're close, dude. We're cruising there.
We're close. We're inching closer every day. Dude, like you said, like probably the most I played of the last Black Ops was zombies.
Yeah.
And I still didn't even the new maps. I don't even know what's out now. I haven't picked it back up. Like, I played the first, 2 that they came out with, did the Easter egg, one of the new ones, and that was it. Okay. This was cool.
Yeah.
Round based to some degree back.
Yeah.
Still extracting all that. So yeah, I don't know where they're gonna go. But again, it's gonna be a new COD and it's gonna be a new Black Ops Ops title. So I'm gonna be playing it.
Oh yeah,
for a little bit.
Oh yeah. It's tough. So even just comparing, not even the beta to the reveal, if I had to sit side by side, Battlefield 6 reveal, Black Ops 7 reveal, I think I'm taking Battlefield 6 every time. I think, you know what I mean? Not saying I'm not going to play them both, but if I had to, like, before I knew either of them, what is the thing? If I had to pick one, I think I'm taking a new Battlefield over Black Ops 7. Truly, I think that's just me.
Dude, I agree with you 100%. And maybe part of that is because on the topic of where can we go, right? Where can 7 go that 6 didn't? Right?
Yeah.
Right? What else are you going to throw at us? Like, from 2042 to Battlefield 6, like, they got a ton of room to improve.
Yes.
Right? Like, there's so much, like, yeah, I'll get excited for that. 'Cause I want to see are you going to make this better? Right? Like, you can't really mess up. Like, we can only really go up. I mean, you can go down, and that would be tragic. But I'm excited because I'm like, all right, like, maybe this will be like the Battlefield that I really like. Like, dude, Battlefield 1, I loved that game.
Mm-hmm. Set in a different era.
One of our buddy, he's still playing it. Like, they still hop on like all the time throughout the week to play it. And like, I get it, dude. I loved that game. That was great. And then 2042 just kind of let me down. So I think I'm excited because I think there's plenty of room to improve.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, 100%.
I agree with you.
I don't see a whole lot of difference between Black Ops 6 to Black Ops 7. I mean, sure, new story, new maps, whatever. I think it's going to play the same in my mind. But that is speaking to like Call of Duty feels like they've perfected the formula. So they don't have to change a whole lot. Compared to Battlefield, they're like, we need to reinvent the wheel and go back to Battlefield 3 and 4. And I think like that's their best move.
Yeah.
Truthfully.
No, I agree.
Oh man. So on all of this note, we've been talking the whole podcast, Call of Duty versus like Battlefield 6. So I've got a little game worked up. I'm going to give you Battlefield 6, and then I want you to tell me, will it be better than what I list to you? Okay.
All right. Hit me with it.
All righty. Will Battlefield 6 be better than Black Ops 6?
I'm gonna say yeah. I think I'm gonna enjoy it more. And
Okay.
again, I'm sure there's people that are gonna disagree with me. Right? You can let me have it, but I think it will be. I hope to God it is.
I agree.
Because like I played Battlefield or Black Ops 6 for a little bit, and it was fun. I like the zombies. I played a little bit of multiplayer. But I think that if Battlefield 6 does what I'm hoping they're gonna do, I think.
All right. Will Battlefield 6 be better than Battlefield 2042? You got to think on this, bro. Shut up.
No, I'm just praying to the good Lord above that it will be, because I'm gonna say it has to be.
Yeah, bro.
If they somehow fumble the bag, something terrible, then that'd just be a tragedy, and I'll eat my words.
We need to
but it's
call.
gotta be.
We need to call it a day in the franchise, in the series. We're
Cut
done.
it off.
All right. Will Battlefield 6 be better than Modern Warfare 2 2019?
Oh, buddy.
That's tough. That's a tough one.
This kind of apples to oranges for me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Modern Warfare 2 is always going to hold a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to, it's tough to beat that game. Dude.
Yeah.
For
no,
its
good.
time too.
It's
like,
good.
I'm going to give it to Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, it's good. Well, this is the second one. So this is the reboot 2019 one. But I do agree with you.
Oh, I did not hear you 2019. Oh.
I still think even at that point, I think it's good.
Okay.
Because I thought they killed it with Modern Warfare 2.
I'll give you my answer then to OG Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah. Okay.
That takes the cake.
Yeah.
New age Modern Warfare 2. I did enjoy that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was one that I actually genuinely enjoyed, and I played
good.
a lot of.
For sure.
Oh man. I'm gonna give Battlefield 6. I got high hopes.
That's big. That's
I got
big.
high hopes.
You're roasted. You're cooked in the comments,
I might
bro. They
regret.
hate you.
Actually, I'm probably gonna regret that one. Yeah.
All
right.
right.
I'm gonna stick to my guns, so I'm gonna go with it.
Battlefield 6, will it be better than Battlefield 3?
Oh man, dude, if they do it right and get back to the roots with the new age of graphics, I think it has the possibility.
Yeah, you're so cooked.
I'm so cooked.
The angry mob is outside, bro.
But the people still trying to get the Battlefield 3 servers going. I think I hear someone outside my door right now, actually.
All right, bro.
I don't know. I think they got the possibility. I think they do.
That's fair. That's fair. Will Battlefield 6 be better than Battlefield 1?
I just told you that one's got a special place in my heart.
It is. It's so different too. Yeah.
It is so different. And even for a Battlefield game, that's almost apples to oranges.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shoot. I don't know. I'm gonna give Battlefield 1.
Okay.
Just because I love that game.
That's fair. I'll give you that. I'll
Right?
give you that.
And Battlefield 6 has not proven itself to me yet. So
yeah, that's true. That's fair. All right, here's the big one, bro. Will Battlefield 6 be better than Black Ops 7?
Battlefield 6.
Comfortably, you think? Like by a
maybe not comfortably.
Okay.
Right.
Gotcha.
Maybe by a decent amount. But again, I think if they do it right, like it looks like they're trying,
Mhm.
They're trying their hardest.
They're
I
hard.
think, I think, I think it can't be because again, I don't know where Battlefield or not Battlefield. Sorry, I don't know where Black Ops 7 is going to go.
Yeah, that's
You
fair.
know, I don't know where they can take us. Maybe they'll surprise me, and I'll probably be eating these words in a few months. But we'll see.
Let me give you a hot take, bro. I
hear
think even if Battlefield 6 is mediocre, I think even if it's mediocre but still feels like Battlefield 3 and 4, no matter what Black Ops 7 does, I think it'll be objectively a better game. And that's just where
Okay.
I'm at. I think it doesn't even have to be a great game. If it's just a solid game that feels like Battlefield 3 and 4, it will be better than Black Ops 7, in my opinion. And I think most people will share that.
Yeah, I agree with you on that too. They just gotta not fail miserably.
Yeah, dude. It's just
All they gotta do.
yeah. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, there's no way it can. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I will say this.
We'll
I
find out.
recently saw this post that the Call of Duty team is not worried about the success of Call of Duty because, quote unquote, it is too big to fail. Do you feel like this is true? In the stage of the game we're in right now, what's your opinion on that?
I absolutely hate to. No, I'm not going to support that comment, but
But you can't
I'm going to
refute
say
it, huh?
shit, I can't refute it.
Yeah.
Dude, like I said, no matter how much I sit here and talk about it, I'm still going to play it.
Yeah.
I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
Right. They got me for life. And that's just because, I mean, that's been the game that I played all my life. So they got me. You know?
Yeah.
If
Hook, line,
nothing
and
else,
sinker,
it's for
baby.
nostalgia.
Beavis and
Hook, line, and sinker.
Beavis and Butthead at the Nicki
Baby.
Minaj concert. They got you. They got him.
And I'll be right there, front row, buying $500 for the tickets just to sit in an e-concert. No, but I think they might be right, dude. I mean, it is, you know, I don't know what they could do to really fail.
Mhm.
It would have to be something
Well,
insanely terrible.
And after there have been so many quote unquote COD killers from so many different publishers, from Battlefield, you know what I mean? Every time there's a new Battlefield, they say it's going to kill COD. There was Ubisoft done their game that ended up shutting down, where they tried to take every like IP that they had into a shooter, and like it just can't happen. Like there's like every year there's a COD killer, and guess what? Every year COD's still standing, making more money than they did the last year. I agree with you. I think Call of Duty could come out with some type of some crazy setting, bro. Like, I mean, if they were to do Plants vs. Zombies, but Call of Duty, like it's gonna eat. It's gonna do numbers. And that's just where we're at. Like, I don't know, dude. That's just where it's at. It's very hard. It's very hard to see Call of Duty fumbling as hard as Battlefield did. I just don't see it happening. You know what I mean? Even if they did, I don't think it would be as damaging as what Battlefield done.
No, dude, I agree. Because you know what happened when Battlefield 2042 crapped the bed?
Mm-hmm.
We probably just hopped back on over to
We
COD.
did. We did, bro.
So
We did. Oh man, I can't believe we went the whole pod and not talked about this part. Battlefield, and I didn't know this. Battlefield 2042 had a battle royale. Did you know this?
This is news to me.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I didn't know this. It was like called Firestorm or something like that. And the circle was just an engulfing flame storm. I mean, apparently, like, I didn't even know it existed. I don't even know if I got the chance to play it. But apparently it was so bad and unoptimized that, like, it fell off pretty swiftly.
Yeah, well, quick enough to where I didn't even hear about it.
That's what I'm saying, man. So it's wild.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask your opinion on like Warzone versus Firestorm. We didn't even play it, so I can't give you the opinion. In theory, a Battlefield battle royale should go incredibly hard. So it's wild that it done so poorly. I think it didn't even come out until a couple months after 2042 came out. So then it was already an afterthought. And then at that point, I think like nobody really vibed with it. So then let me ask you another question. Do you think that a Battlefield Battle Royale relaunching with Battlefield 6 will be able to even come close to competing with Warzone?
I think it would, dude, honestly. Because like on that scale of a map, like that's more Battlefield's realm to begin with.
Yeah,
right?
I agree.
But even with just vehicles, even if which I don't know how they'll go about having like jets and things of that nature in the Royale. I mean, that'd be interesting. But even to just driving like the normal cars, I mean, COD's has always been really clunky with that in their Warzone.
Yeah.
Like, so even like that aspect of the transportation will be better. So I definitely think that it could be comparable, if not potentially better.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
I agree. I think if
interesting to see.
I think if it launches day one hard with Battlefield 6 and it's going to be free to play, so it can be a free to play standalone, much like Warzone, I think it could do really well.
Yeah.
I hope it does
drop
really
that bad boy fast.
Yeah, dude. This cannot be an afterthought. Everything needs to be optimized. It needs to hit day one and be not just phenomenally playable. It's got to be fun. Like day one, we got to be like, dude, this is the Battle Royale we've been missing. That's where we got to go with it.
Because if they mess around and drop it and it's even a little buggy, you know, like to the point where it's pretty noticeable.
Yeah.
Like, people are just going to give it up and be like, well, they tried, you know, back to Warzone. Yeah. So like,
for sure.
I agree. I think they've got to really make sure that it comes hitting hard out the gate. Otherwise it's dead. It's dead in the water before it even started.
I agree. I mean, this is truly, Battlefield is in a position to mount a remarkable comeback with the game, with the main game, with multiplayer, and with a battle royale. It is their game to lose, if you want me to be honest. Just because the newness of everything would shake up Warzone and Call of Duty and everything else right now. Like, I mean, truly,
I agree.
This will be the worse fumble than the first time they messed it up, if they cannot execute this time around.
Oh, dude, for sure. And to add to that list, Portal mode. Have you seen much about that?
I remember when the Portal mode first came out, but not a lot about it.
Because they teased about it in 2042. Like, prior to that coming out, they promised a lot with it.
Yeah.
I mean, custom maps, custom game modes, do whatever you want. Essentially like Halo's OG Forge.
That's what I was about to say. You know?
Yeah, like you could do games like that. But I don't even think they ever really gave footage of that. They just said, yeah, we're going to give this to you. And then I don't think it delivered at all. It was nothing like they promised.
Yeah.
But I've seen some clips of 6's Portal mode. And dude, that could be huge too.
Yeah.
Honestly, dude, I love the custom game stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
There was even actually the reason I even mentioned Halo, because one of the clips was, and I forget, there are a few different names for it, but it's essentially when people were standing on the incline and you were trying to race the warthog down to kill them. They had gravity hammers, you know. Someone had already made that game mode in Battlefield 6. And that's pretty sick, dude. Like, I think that'll be another twist to it too that'll kind of draw people in. I mean, that'll draw me in. I love that stuff.
Yeah, 100%. Especially if they do it like, I mean, like you said, Halo, that's been one of Halo's best things. So I've actually seen this too. I didn't even know what you could do in Portal, the first Portal mode that they launched. Apparently nothing, or at least not a lot of it. It seems like they're giving so much more freedom, in at least the clips that I've seen, because people are like they can script things. They can actually write like new code and like new things like in AI, NPCs, anything they want to do to really make it their own. And I think the dev team said specifically, in at least what I had seen, is like you can make a horde mode with zombies and be able to buy weapons from like terminals. So you can like make zombies in Battlefield, and what it looks like you're able to do is you have so much, I mean, a ton of freedom with like moving things around, placing things, with how like NPCs and enemies and stuff like react. I think that could be, if it's pushed right and like promoted right, like that would be sick. to have a bunch of custom
Yeah.
games on top of a great battle royale and a great multiplayer experience. Like I forgot all about portal mode. That's kind of like its own standalone thing. Like that could absolutely
Oh yeah.
kill, bro.
Yeah, dude. If you combine the freedom with like the destructible environment, even on its own, like you can make some sick
man,
games out of that. Like, and if you can script too, like you said, like I think as creative as people are, dude, I think that'll be, like you said, its own standalone thing.
Yeah.
Will draw people in. Like I'll play that for days.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Yeah. I'm excited. We'll see what happens.
Me too, man. I'm super stoked. Like I said, I have every intention of getting so much time with the open beta this weekend. I would like to come back pretty early next week with our honest takes, our honest review, how we feel about it, and see if we're more optimistic, like validated in how we feel, versus like, all right, boys, let's kind of reel in the expectations. This is not going to be everything we want it to be. But no, definitely excited to get that out next week for sure.
Yeah, we might come strolling in here with our tail between our legs.
Yeah,
but I'm hoping not. I'm hoping not.
Can I please have a Beavis and Butthead skin, please?
I'll take 2.
Can I have the Beavis and the Butthead, please?
I'm gonna be Beavis, and my friend here, he said he's gonna be Butthead. So,
do you have any more Nicki Minaj? Do we have Nicki Minaj at home?